YouTube.com presents a new video from Jamesman Extreme. It's Jeopardy! Bandicoots and Dragons.
Part 1.
Wait, Bandicoots and Dragons? Oh boy!
Yes, it is. So, this round of Jeopardy, Jeopardy, is going to be interesting for two reasons. First off, it's going to be a double rounder, been a while since we have one of those, and as the name implies, one round's based on Crash, the other is based on Spyro, and that leads to the second reason why this is going to be a special board of Jeopardy. This is going to be our first one where you have not one, but two hosts to contend to, because Sam helped me out with the Spyro board, and she has agreed to be my co-host for this round of Jeopardy.
Hello,
Yay.
I like Spyro a lot.
I have a disorder.
That's true.
Alright,
No, it's
so,
not.
like I said, me and Sam are the co-host. Matt is once again helping out with the screen share and tally marker, and
Hi.
thank you again for that, buddy.
No problem. Also,
Michael.
apologies if you hear a fish tank or gurgling in the background, because the fish person has still yet to show up and clean the tank. Right.
Oh, is that all it is? I thought it was just Hunter leaving his mouth agape again.
As he does.
As he does.
Alright. And now, finally, introducing our contestants for this game. First, we have Jamesman.
Wow!
Okay, next we have Lucky Jack, or Logan.
Whoa.
Next up, we have Ikki, who is hoping to use this game to denounce his title of Ultimate Sonic fan.
Whoa!
And then finally, we have some limbless guy named Doug.
I can't wait to fucking lose 4 times in a row. Let's get it
Say
to
the
4.
line, Doug.
You don't know that for a fact.
No, I know it. I know I'm gonna lose. I accept my fate.
God, come on. This show runs on happy faces.
I know. I have a happy face
You
right
gotta
now.
be goofy.
Okay.
You gotta be goofy like Crash. And speaking of Crash, Crash is going to be the focus of our first board, so if we can pull up the categories. Bandicoots and their friends, as the name implies, focusing on basically all of the good guys within the Crash universe. The Big Bads of Wumpa Island, focusing on all the villains, not just the scientists, but just anyone that could be considered an antagonist. The Adventures of Bandicoots, focusing on all of the platforming games in the franchise. Kart Racing and You, as its name implies, focusing on anything involving the kart games. And Obscure Bandicoot Facts, basically a lot of, little bits of trivia throughout the franchise that some might know about, others might not. Hopefully you all learn something after this board. But for now, how about we have Doug pick our first question?
Bandicoot and friends for 1 crystal.
Yeah.
Alright, and Bandicoot and friends for 1 crystal.
Except we cannot click on it, so,
Uh-oh.
Wait, really?
no,
Difficulties here.
there's no link.
There's no link.
No!
Oh,
Alright.
link.
People, look away.
Look away.
Hello, welcome back, people. We figured it out. Bandicoots and their friends for
Yay.
1 crystal. Got it. Let's do this.
Alright, let's go.
Let's do it.
Anyway, so question 1. He was created by Cortex to be the mutant general Crash was meant to be. Just like Crash, though, he betrayed his creator and became a good guy.
That would be Ikki.
Who is Crunch?
Correct. Who is Crunch
You
Bandicoot?
should have said Crunch Bandicoot. Deduction.
What?
Okay, so I only get half a crystal.
Social demerit. No.
And then Crunch there just literally splits the damn thing in half and gives one of them to Ikki.
I thought you were about to say that Crunch himself split in half.
I get half a Crunch bar. Yay!
Hey, where'd I get this? Confused.
Alright, Ikki, your board. Where do we go next?
The Big Bads of Wumpa Island for 2 crystals, my dude.
Alright, for 2 crystals. The very first test subjects of Cortex's Evolve Array. These powerful birds return to exact their revenge on Cortex. Oh, and take over the universe, but that's beside the point.
Doug.
Damn it.
Or the evil twins.
Correct! Look at you, thinking you wouldn't get anything.
Well, at least remember that. I was mainly more so with, James and fucking Ikki demolishing the whole thing. I wasn't expecting me to be so fast like that.
I was gonna go out of my way to get bonus points by remembering their names.
I mean, that's what I was about to do.
Their team name is so generic, I couldn't remember.
Well, hang on. Logan, for imaginary brownie points, what were their names?
James, you want to say it together?
Oh my god!
Let's hold
Victor
hands.
and
Victor and Moritz.
Moritz.
Alright, you two. Not in front of the camera.
You know what? Fuck it. Obscure Bandicoot facts for 2 crystals.
Woo!
Okay, for 2 crystals. Of course. Wumpa fruits are Crash's favorite food, though in Japan they're actually referred to by this much more common fruit name.
Ah, come on.
What are apples?
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah, they're called apples in Japan.
See, I know that for a fact because I am one.
that's fair. Takes
Also,
one more.
you're the biggest weeb among all of us, so that's also fair.
Devil damn.
I thought it was gonna be like some like unique,
Harsh.
like some special like genus of apple, but no, just apple. Okay.
I mean, yeah, no, they call them apples, even though they clearly look like mangoes.
No, they look like Wumpa fruit.
Well, even like the juice or like the sports drink was like apple and mango fruit flavored or something like that. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
combine them all.
Why not both?
Top 10 Wumpa fruit. Number
Which
1 Wumpa.
isn't correct, because technically the juice is supposed to be purple.
Continue,
Anyway.
Steve.
So, Icky, where do we go next?
Kart racing and you for 3 crystals.
Alright, for 3 crystals. And it's a daily double of all things.
Are we doing that house rule thing or not by this one?
I'll say, I made the Crash Spyro one before James established the house rules, so just have this operate under usual daily double
Oh,
rules.
if I was participating in this, I'd know this by heart. Oh.
Anyway, these Bandicooties were originally just podium girls in CTR, but eventually became full-fledged racers in its Nitro Field remake. Name all 4 of them.
If you don't get it right, I will actually be disappointed in you.
I gotta be completely honest. I only know the name of like one of them.
I'm extremely disappointed in you.
Oh.
But not completely disappointed because I know at least one of them.
Okay, so we'll count this as a failure, but just in case, what was the one you remember?
I remember Megumi because she was the one I played as the most in Nitro Feud.
Alright. Well, anyway, that costing you your 6 points. The others are Amy, Megumi, Liz, and Isabel.
I think it's Ami.
Yeah, it's
Ami.
Oh, Ami.
Yeah.
You know, like hi puffy Ami Yumi.
Oh yeah. But yeah, unfortunate. The lack of text.
I'm so
And now I
disappointed.
owe N Cortex crystals.
Quick, send this peon to the Cortex Vortex.
Into the
But I think by daily double rules, he still technically has control of the board, so where do we
I
go
do.
next?
Kart racing and you for 2 crystals then.
Alright, so for 2 crystals. While Wumpa fruits can be eaten raw, it's also brewed into this best-selling treat over at Motor World.
You gotta be fucking
Logan.
kidding me.
Yeah.
What is Wumpa Whip?
Correct!
I can only remember the fucking little bit from the Dickers video. It's like, I thought it was a joke.
I love, Icky, that you are choosing the category that for some reason is kicking your ass the most.
I've only played Crash Team Racing.
I have not played any.
So you are a Sonic fan, you admit.
And Crash of the Titans on DS.
Ouch.
So you are a Sonic fan, you admit.
I never said I was a fan of Crash.
Listen, in his defense, that version of the Titans is the best one.
That is true.
Anyway,
Alright.
so Logan, where to next?
I'm gonna say The Adventures of Bandicoots for 1 crystal.
Alright, for 1 crystal. This is gonna be a lightning round, and I can feel it. Created by Dr. Nefarious Tropy, this terrible time machine was used to steal crystals from various points in time.
Shit.
Well, James, since you're the only one who is buzzed in, you gotta take it.
I'm honestly shocked no one else actually buzzed for it, but what is the time twisting machine? Or the time twister?
Correct!
Honestly,
Time
that
twister.
I mean, if you ask me, that just looks like a giant computer monitor.
all I could think about, James, was like vortex. No, that not everything's a vortex. It's gotta be something else.
Also, you know what? It actually does help because I've actually been doing a Crash 3 run recently.
You know what, James? Hold on. James,
Hmm?
you get your medical bills paid because now I got a new victim to pummel now.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Well, hang on. Icky's a malleable person. He might be able to take the punishment.
Hold up! I thought you said you were the Spyro fan too.
I was, but you disappointed me by not knowing the CTR trophy girls. You very much disappointed me.
I knew one of
No,
them.
here's the thing, Sam. Here's the thing. We don't have to be necessarily as disappointed in Icky if he doesn't know much about Crash. However, if he doesn't know much about Spyro, that is a death sentence from you, and I will let you hold the axe.
If I don't remember the name of the alchemist from Fracture Hills, then who will?
So before things get more chaotic, although I'm pretty sure it will regardless, James, where to next?
Bandicoots and their friends for 3 crystals.
Alright, for 3 crystals. Both Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant had local co-op support. In Mind Over Mutant, the second player could be Coco, but because she was kidnapped during the events of Titans, the second player was given to this Crash lookalike.
James.
Who is White Crash?
Yeah, no, I'll take that. Who is Carbon Crash?
Carbon
Hello.
Crash, that's right.
Hello, I am Carbon Crash.
That is such a fucking Smash Bros. Skin.
That is so... You know, are you sure that shouldn't have been put on the obscure Bandicoot facts list?
I feel like compared to some of the other ones that... Well, it might, but we'll find out eventually. But for now, you still have the board.
Alright, well, you know what? Let's tempt fate. Obscure Bandicoot facts for 3 crystals.
Alright, for 3 crystals. During the creation of Crash 1, it adopted an infamous codename that took a jab at this fellow platforming mascot.
James.
Who is Sonic the Hedgehog?
Incorrect.
It was codenamed Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, it was codenamed Sonic's Ass Game.
Sonic's
That's what it was
Ass.
called.
Yeah, because you were always looking at the character's ass the whole time.
Yeah, literally. I was even about to ask I was about to say regardless. Would you accept that regardless, Steve? Sonic's Ass Game.
Well, I mean, that technically... Yeah, I would accept that, since it still
Okay.
acknowledges the character regardless.
Listen here, boys and girls, if you tap it once, you're gonna be sent right straight to the hospital.
Yeah, straight to the hospital.
Especially if you're Mega Man.
Ow.
No, in that case, you're just dead.
That's no good.
Alright,
That is
so,
no good.
where do you want to go next, James?
Alright, let's do The Adventures of Bandicoots for 2 crystals.
Alright, for 2 crystals. A mythical substance and the essence of life. Cortex wants to use this source to power and turn his regular mutant soldiers into unstoppable titans.
Oh, shit. Okay. I will say that's a failure on my end, so James is taking it.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Even though...
Yeah, you technically buzzed first.
I mean, okay,
You
fair
did.
enough. I was figuring it was going to be like who's closest to when you buzz. Okay, to get right to the point, what is Mojo?
Correct.
There we go.
And I couldn't find a good image of it, so just accept the bareness.
It could have been worse. I was expecting you to use the image of frickin' Uka Uka and the South Park art style being milked.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's do the Big Bads of Wumpa Island. It should be islands, because technically there are 3 of them, for 1 crystal.
Alright, so for 1 crystal... Despite being one of Cortex's oldest mutant soldiers, he barely appeared in the series outside of 1 cameo into Insanity and his reappearance in Nitro Fueled.
Logan.
I want to say, who is Koala Kong?
Correct.
Yay!
He's one of the oldest?
Yeah, he was in the first game.
No, I thought you meant like chronologically, like if we're going into the Crash Bandicoot lore.
Consulting the...
Like, I was sort of just I figured, like, my mind was sort of tossing between either him or freaking Ripper Rogue.
Ripperoo was in other games, like, after
True.
Crash 1. Meanwhile, Icky was like, we must consult the Crash Bible.
This is the Bible.
Anyway, Logan, where do you want to go next?
Let's do Bandicoots and their friends for 2 crystals. I'm scared of those categories on the right.
Alright, so for 2 crystals... Crash and Coco have befriended a lot of animal sidekicks, but the oddest one has to be this infant dinosaur they found during Crash 3.
That would be E.T.
Who is Baby T?
Correct.
Oh, baby T. I was gonna say Rex.
Oh, he looks nothing like
And you
him.
would've
Baby
been wrong.
T-Rex.
I would have been. Oh, maybe.
I mean, what do you think the T stands for? Thomas?
Yes.
Yes.
The T stands for T.
So what are you talking about, Iki? He looks everything like Yoshi from the movie.
Double
Yeah.
damn it.
No, Baby T is cuter than the Yoshi in the movie. Come on.
Alright, where are 2 next?
Anyway, so where do you want to go next, Icky?
Obscure Banuka facts for 1 crystal.
Alright, for 1 crystal... Although the games themselves never explain what happened to Tana after the events of Crash 1, in Japan it's believed that she dumped Crash for this Cortex underling.
James.
Booyah! Who's Pinstripe?
Correct.
Pinstripe Porter.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Chief. I feel like you should have swap the white Crash and this one for like.
I was like, everyone knows Pinstripe Puddle.
Well, I mean, hey, Jimmy, I don't know how many people that aren't diehard Crash fans would have known about that, so I'd say it's really obscure.
In all fairness, what the fuck even is a butter room?
Oh, it's a manga set.
Good question, Ikki. What's a Bandicoot?
What is it? Okay.
Some kind of pair of
What is
pants?
a man?
Also, I will say as a quick aside before we continue, I feel kind of bad for Pinstripe in the Insane era because he kind of got Jack and crap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead, Doug. You were about to say something earlier, I think, as well.
No, we're just saying I remember that fact.
Oh, yeah. And Matt, you good?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I got it over here.
I'm
All right.
peeved.
All right,
I-
I'm
I
not
get
getting
mad,
I'm mad now.
All right, let's put an end to the 5-finger discount deal. 1 crystal for kart racing and you.
Alright, for 1 crystal. Despite them never getting called out in CTR or Nitro Kart's stories, these litter-coated trinkets are necessary to prove you're the best driver in the galaxy.
I'll take a stab.
James.
What are the CTR tokens?
That is what they're called in CTR, but the names are interchangeable enough to where I'll go ahead and mention them.
Okay.
I was about to give him a negative point, motherfucker.
Tokens.
Oh, just tokens.
Just straight up tokens. Okay.
All
I
right.
was gonna go for CTR token.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
you guys give me shit for that Matthew McConaughey, and yet God.
And Sammy gives me shit for not knowing the names of the chick.
Because they're so
Black girl.
fucking easy!
Not for me!
Anyway, so where to next, James?
Obscure Bandicoot facts for 5 crystals.
Oh, shit.
This is a fun one.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so for 5 crystals, Crash 1 originally had a 2D animated opening, complete with a delightfully stupid theme song for the Orange Marsupial, before ultimately being scrapped from the final product. A lot of people believe that the theme song was sung by this iconic voice actor.
Well,
Oops.
Alright, Ikki, take it away.
Who is Jim Cummings?
Correct!
Crush.
Crash
Bandicoot.
That's what he looks like?
Yeah, that is. Yes, he's very nice.
Have you never seen a picture of Jim Cummings?
Okay, no, I'm
Dude.
gonna kill this motherfucker. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker
I
over
should,
here right
but
now.
no.
I thought he looked older.
I have 2 things to say, like, back to back. No, he aged very well, actually. There are 2 things I gotta say back to back. Number 1, you said they believe. Has he ever actually gone on the record confirming he's sang that song?
I don't think there's been an official confirmation, but his voice is distinct enough to where it's pretty much
The thing
believable.
is,
Right.
Jim Cummings voiced so much stuff in the 90s, legitimately, even he does not know what he has been in before. I think somebody brought up that, thank you, Sam, I agree. I think somebody brought up that, like, it's like, hey, you were in this, like, D&D video game. Do you remember that? And you're like, I was in so much stuff I don't remember. I'm sorry.
That is fair. The
That
other
is completely fair.
I'm choosing
so-
violence.
Alright, so
I
who's up
would.
next?
I agree with you, Sam. I'm mad. I'm mad now.
At me?
So anyway, Ikki, where to next?
I don't know what I should choose. If it's the only way to make them upset, I'll go for the Obscure Bandicoot Facts 4 crystals.
All right, let's finish off this category.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm assuming this one won't get people quite as mad at you, because I feel like this one actually is pretty obscure. So for 4 crystals,
Alright.
Cortex went through various design changes before landing on his now iconic look. However, one of his scrap designs was reused as the basis for this fellow scientist.
Okay, Ikki.
Doug.
No, that's Ikki.
Who is Engine?
Nope.
Logan.
I'm gonna guess, who is Dr. Embryo?
Correct. Who is Embryo?
See, it was a 50-50 between those two for me.
That whole time, though, when you saw that, I thought for the obscure fact, I was like, are you gonna do it, Hype? Are you gonna be a good boy? Are you gonna mention what the original model name for the scientists in Crash 2 and 1 were referred to as? Are we gonna get to say it live on camera?
Listen, that is the one obscure fact that's, I think, a little more well-known enough to not be quite as obscure.
Hey, Steve.
What's up?
Steve.
What's up?
I'm going to be honest. Even I'm choosing violence now because even I knew that one.
Alright, well, I took a 50-50 as well, but Ikki fortunately took
I know,
the bomb
to be
defusal
fair.
for me, and then I was like, oh,
The bomb? No, I took the bomb blast.
ouch.
No, technically I did because I pressed the button before I should have.
No, you got the TNT crate. I got the Nitro.
Where are we going
Yeah,
next?
that's fair. Yes. Adventures of Bandicoots for 3 crystals.
Okay, for 3 crystals. These ancient masks of pure malice were reawakened to help Cortex power his super soldier crutch. Name all 4 of them.
Oh,
Was Rocco, Wawa, Pyro, and Logan, you go for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, Logan.
Sorry, you were very close. Who is Rocco, Wawa, Pyro, and Lolo?
God damn it!
Correct.
is there a draft in here?
Quite clearly.
It looks flammable.
Dang it. I was thinking of that too.
Listen, you butthead.
Leave my levels alone!
Pyro kind of looks like a hand.
Yeah.
It does.
Pyro was what?
You were-
kinda see
I'm
that.
not going to lie, Ikki. I was slightly rooting for you after you said the third one. I was like, oh, is it going to get it? Nah.
It's like, oh shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
do it.
I was impressed with you.
Remember what PS1 game I keep saying that I grew up with? Certainly wasn't Cash
Okay, you know what?
Panuka.
That's fair. So anyway, Logan, where to next?
The big bads of Wumpa Island for 3 crystals.
Alright, for 3 crystals. Technically, he's not a doctor, but this deranged mutant has gone to earn a degree for himself after his defeat in Crash 1.
Doug.
Ripperoo? Who is Ripperoo?
Correct. Who is Ripperoo, or Dr. Roo, after he gained his
Look
doctorate.
at that snazzy boy. I got that question for him.
I just realized that he's still wearing the straight jacket in that concept art.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
I'll be completely honest, the reason why it took so long for me to actually confirm that, go to the screen that confirmed Doug was right, is because I already gave him the points because I knew he would get it.
Wow.
I will say by 31 million, that is bullet time, like reflex.
Yeah.
I'm trying my
So,
hardest.
Doug, where should we go next?
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna fuck myself over. Kart racing and you for 4 crystals.
So, for 4 crystals, this hardy gemstone was not only the main reason for organizing the Motor World Grand Prix, but it's also the main life source for its owner, Von Clutch.
What?
Oh fuck. Wow, I wasn't
Nobody
kidding.
played fucking. Damn, Doug.
Okay, James?
I forget the exact name of it, but it was like, what was the Black Barrel Heart Stone?
You know what? That's close enough. What is the Blackheart Power Gem?
Right, that's it. That's. Oh, look! My Blackheart Power Gem was stolen!
Well then, you better fight it before I piece myself.
I piece my pants.
And my father would say, "Shut up, engine! You stupid fool!
You
freak!"
Alright, so James, where do you want to go next on the board?
The Adventures of Bandicoots. 5 crystals.
Alright, for 5 crystals. Probably one of the most obscure Crash games. The only other time it was ever referenced in the entire franchise was when its main villain returned for Crash on the Run.
Oh, you mean the game I killed on my birthday?
Yes.
Sam, you're the death of that.
Yes, I was.
I don't know.
Are we gonna call time?
Yes, we are going to call time.
I know exactly what it is. I know which one it is. I never knew what the name of it was though.
What is Crash Bandicoot 99X?
The fuck
What?
is that?
All that.
It was an LED game like those McDonald's games. And
There was a
Crash,
villain to this?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
It was on Crash. Let me find an image of him. So it was this guy from Crash on the Run. Here it is. His name was Mr. Crumb,
Mr.
and
Right, the ghostly looking thing.
and this was. I'm posting an image of him now. Copy image. So this is how he looked in Crash on the Run.
What the fuck is that?
Dapper little fella.
He looks cool though.
Oh, absolutely. And this is how he looked in 99X.
You look like shit.
Just to kind of show what kind of a glow up this dude got and more style. This is how he looked on the platform.
Oh. Okay, I remembered the design, but I never knew the name of where he came from.
He just looks like the ghost of Dr. Wily's head.
Wow.
It does.
Dr. Wobble.
You killed me!
But yeah, no, I knew the character, but I had no idea what the game was called. But there you go.
Steve, I'll give you that. That was fucking great. Damn.
was.
I can say for utmost certainty, I have never met this man once in my life.
Alright, let's do, let's go with the Bandicoots and their friends for 4 crystals.
Alright, for 4 crystals, one of the quantum masks who helps to flip the situation on his head for Crash and Coco.
James.
Who is, Ika?
Correct.
Voiced by Dinkodile's actor and Zena Robinson.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Persona Joker?
What?
Oh wait, no, that's Xander. Oh, I'm sorry, I was thinking Xander Mobius for a second.
No.
Enjoy the ends of the universe!
I didn't know Xena voiced the character though.
He voiced the depressing side.
I'm the depressed sounding mask.
Anyway, so, where do you want to go next, James?
Kart racing you need for 5 crystals.
Alright, wrapping up 5 crystals. Now that I think about it, this might also be a bit of a stumper. A racer with a surprisingly complicated history behind him. What began as merely a concept for a search engine mascot led many fans to believe he was a scrapped CTR character. His presence eventually made it to the racetracks in Nitro Field through the appearance of this aviating moose.
Oh, I know this one.
What?
I know this one. Oh.
I know the character, but I don't know.
It's been way too long, I forgot his name.
Logan.
Who is Hasty?
Correct.
What?
Yeah,
This guy.
he was a cut character
Ooh!
from CTR, but like he came back in this.
Actually, he wasn't even originally meant to be in CTR. Basically, one of the character designers for CTR was helping out his friend with a search engine. You know, basically what I said in the question. He threw up some concepts for a search engine, including this aviating hippo, I believe. A lot of people thought that it was a scrapped character until he said, no, this was actually related to something else. But Beanox decided to honor that infamous little rumor by making Hasty basically modeled after that hippo.
Is he a playable racer?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He was added during the Christmas Grand Prix.
I remember like asking during our video, like, what is he, like, what's he from? And it was like a whole big, like a whole big to-do, like, far more, like, how to put it, like, there was far more, like, information and, like, depth to him than I expected from a talking moose.
Yeah, isn't this a wonderful series?
Who's also tied, whose stage that also came within is tied to probably the worst Beanox challenge that Sam can think of.
Don't remind me.
Okay, before
let's
we bring up any trauma, where to next, Logan?
Big bads of Wumpa Island for 4 crystals.
James, don't make me beat you up again just because of that. Don't make me do that again.
No, not again.
Anyway, for 4 crystals, to help her reach her evil potential, Dr. Cortex sent his niece Nina to an evil finishing school, run by this cruel and rotund teacher.
Logan.
Who is Madame Amberly?
Correct!
I will be a little them.
I'm an evil scientist!
Can I really quick just make a slight nitpick? The yellow is supposed to be the text of what we're trying to figure out. Evil finishing school is not what we're trying to figure out.
I was about to say, are you trying to get the name of the school or the name of the character?
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, whenever I do the text, it's more often meant to be a hint more than anything.
But I can see that.
That's
okay,
fair, but the
enough.
yellow is usually what we're supposed to be trying to figure out.
I'll do the Adventures of Bandicoots for 4 crystals.
Alright, rounding up Adventures of Bandicoots for 4 crystals. What was merely a cheeky sight gag during the events of Crash 3 Warped, this questionable eating establishment served as a redemption for one of Cortex's former underlings.
James.
What is Dingo's Diner?
Correct! You won yourself a free mildew milkshake.
Bastards!
Oh, beautiful. Remember, rated D for delicious.
Warning, D is actually a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
I still need to finish It's About Time.
It's actually I need to Real quick, Ikki, what do you have it installed on?
I have it on the Switch, and it's not installed. It's on a game card.
Fair enough. Okay, I was gonna say there's this incredible mod that I love, but go ahead.
I would like to really quick say, man, I love It's About Time. Thought it was great. Can't wait for that 5th game. Oh. Fuck you,
Yeah,
Activision.
Too
Activision don't give
soon.
Activision don't care no more.
Too soon.
The Bandicoot money ran out. Anyway, speaking of which, Bandicoots and their friends for 5 crystals.
Thank you.
Alright, rounding out Bandicoots and their friends for 5 crystals. This black and white friend of Crash has only appeared in 2 mobile games before making her comeback in Nitro Fuel.
James.
Who is Yaya Panda?
Yeah.
Correct.
I forgot about Yaya Panda. Absolutely.
Me too.
I never forgot about
What were the
her.
mobile games she was from?
Mainly the racing mobile games.
Oh.
The racing ones. Of course.
I would like to note, by the way, you accidentally gave something away. You accidentally did say her as opposed to there from the question. So,
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, from how everybody kept saying that they didn't know her.
Honestly, had I not known, I would have. Had I not known, I was gonna guess Penta Penguin.
fair enough.
Well, Penta's a dude, though.
I know.
Penta's a penguin.
I know.
All
It was
right.
a black and white creature.
Anyway.
Friend. I don't know. Go ahead.
Anyway, last question.
Alright, last question. The Big Bads of Wumpa Island for 5 crystals. Most people remember the dreaded nitrous oxide, the self-proclaimed fastest racer in the galaxy. But not many people remember his 2 grotesque henchmen who debuted in the racing game after Oxides.
James.
Who are Zem and Zam?
Correct.
They always look so goofy.
Those
I
are.
thought these were the henchmen of the other alien guy.
Yeah, they do look they be more fitting
if I'm
for-
not mistaken,
Good.
yeah, they are more fitting for Velo, but apparently they are meant to be Oxide's
Oh,
henchmen.
okay. That's interesting.
Unless they were on loan from Velo.
I never fucking knew that.
Are there Oxians?
I think that's Moxians.
Moxians, right?
Anyway, before we switch boards and take like a small break for Matt to eat, would you mind reminding us what our points are at this point,
Yes,
Matt?
I think I'm doing a decent job at the points, so I might have fucked up somewhere, but I don't think I have. So, in last place right now, we have Ikki with -3 points.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, because unfortunately the daily double really fucked you over.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah. We have Doug with 5 points.
Good.
We have Logan with 19 points.
Yeah.
And we have James with 33 points.
Watch as he fucks it up in the Spyro round.
God!
because everyone's game's still there.
Oh, I'm more than likely will. Again, I'm much more of a Crash fan than I am Spyro, so this
So
could
what
be-
you're saying is next round you might crash and burn?
Ah!
That it might
Maybe.
Spyro out of control?
We'll find out after this break.
You're in my dominion now, motherfuckers. It's Spyro the Dragon Part 2!
Ripto's Romp.
What's wrong?
Now we're in Sammy's world, which is not quite as gloomy looking and as industrial as Nasty's world, but it's still happier.
I could see it being like a cool, like spooky Halloween theme.
So we still got the same people, except Steve now is Buzzer, and I'm the host.
Hello, I'm Buzzboy.
You know.
I'm Bush Bomber Beat Borp.
So what do we have here today, Sam?
Well, let's see the categories. So there is Friends of the Dragon, which is basically everybody that Spyro knows. Dragon Hating Rogues, which is just the enemies or bosses. Across the Realms is basically the worlds that Spyro has traveled through. Legends from Another Time is all about the Legend of Spyro series, so I hope you know that.
I won't.
Oh, cool. And then, category 5 is Unknown Dragon Lore, which is basically just miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah, Unknown Dragon Lore is basically this round's equivalent of the obscure Bandicoot facts.
Yep.
And the unknown.
It's me! I need to make a render.
Now,
of
real
that
quick, who got the right answer last time?
James got the right one.
It wasn't me.
So, James picked.
Alright, so, you know what? I'm gonna pick Chaos. 3 orbs for Legends from Another Time.
Why?
Let's roll.
The first two Legend of Spyro games were developed by Australian game developer Chrome Studio. They were also known for creating this fellow platforming hero who came from their home down under.
Ah! No, that's you, James. Oh, wait,
No, that's Ikki.
Oh, yeah, because Bandicoot is... Oh, I gotta wait for Bandicoot to hype. Alright, Ikki, go for it.
Who's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger?
Correct.
I didn't know that.
You were scared for nothing.
Interesting.
I wasn't scared of Spyro.
But it's in
I'm
the
scared
Spyro
of what the Legend of
categories.
Spyro represents.
Straight up, I would recommend Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, Matt, if you like the 3D platformers.
Oh, dude, I played that when I was younger. I got a copy from Australia when I was visiting.
Ooh.
Oh.
Back
Yeah,
when
that's fair
video games were affordable in Australia.
So pick a category, Ikki.
Across the realms for 3 orbs.
Alright. This region of Avalar had to contend with not only a group of Earthshapers turning everything into stone, but also hands down the most infamous mission in all of Ripto's Rage.
James.
Who is the alchemist?
No, mission.
Oh.
Oh,
It's the mission name.
Or no, just the name of the stage.
Oh, it's that
sorry,
yellow
sorry.
word thing.
So,
that yellow
wrong.
damn it.
Nobody look really quick.
So do I get the...
Okay. So
No.
Well, no, Logan technically goes after James.
Oh.
Fair. What is Fracture Hills?
Yes, correct.
That's the world, that's the level, and your shapers.
To be fair, I did not write this question. I did not write this one.
Will you escort me
I'm
past
fine
those
with all that.
shapers?
We're not doing that. We'll do that later. Anywho's, we're gonna dial things down a little bit. It's all good. We're gonna go get a little deeper. We're gonna go to Friends of the Dragon for 1 orb.
Alright. Friends of the Dragon for 1 orb. This character was introduced in Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon as a secondary antagonist at first, but has a change of heart during the game. They become a mainstay for the remainder of the original series.
James.
Who is Bianca?
Yes, correct.
Beyond good and evil?
Beyond Good and Evil. My gosh.
Ah, cute.
I forgot that she was a villain at first.
Wait, since when does she have a dagger?
No, it was a wand. It was a glory
Oh, I
wand.
thought that was
That's a fucking book and a
Also a
wand.
book.
Oh my god.
She's got a weapon!
What's up, guys? She's armed!
Hold on. Logan, remind me to show you this one video later that is like the detective talking to the... It's like, now we don't know who stabbed Richard to death. So it could be one of 3 people. 1, his widow. 2, his rival business partner. Or 3, you, knife guy.
Alright, James, pick your next, one.
Alright, unknown dragon lore for 1 orb, please.
After completing Year of the Dragon, original game Spyro developer and Insomniac Games chose to stop making more Spyro games because they felt this particular part of his body limited what he could do for future titles.
That's James.
What are his 4 legs?
No.
What?
I'm gonna take a stab in the dark then.
I'll say you're close-ish. Logan.
What is his spine?
No.
Doug.
What is his tail?
No.
Ikki.
What is his horns?
No.
Why was that one with so much
Alright,
more stake
everybody
than the
fails.
first
I
three?
feel like I should know the answer.
His hands.
His hands.
Oh,
Oh,
is it
so
because
his
he doesn't?
claws.
Is it because he has no opposable thumbs?
Yes.
No thumbs.
But they're right there!
That's in the new game. That isn't in the old games. In the old games, he didn't have that.
Yeah, because in the original games, his feet were rectangles!
A tragic irony. No thumbs.
Again, that's why Insomniac thought it was difficult for him to do a lot of things, because he did not have opposable digits then.
Well, Insomniac wasn't trying hard enough now, were they?
Jesus Christ.
I kind of find it hilarious. Insomniac went, alright, we're calling it quits with this series. What? There's totally more you can do. Nah.
We're calling it quits.
Wait, you see? His feet are rectangles. Can't change that. Anyway.
That's lore. That's
Okay.
canon.
James.
Go ahead,
Alright, you know what? I'm sure this will be easier. Unknown dragon lore for 2 orbs.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
Stuart Copeland, composer for the original Spyro trilogy, infamously recycled one of his tracks from the first Spyro game to be used as credit theme for this Nickelodeon sketch show, which you showed me.
Damn it.
Ikki.
What is the Amanda show?
Interesting.
You have no idea how hyped I am in regards to the original trilogy.
Fair enough. It's a good series.
Also, the Amanda Show, if he remembers that much.
Yeah, I had to
Your
find that
Star-
out
oh, no,
because
that's
of
not
Logan and James. Thankfully.
I'll be completely honest. I thought it was all that, only because I forgot that all that was born from the Amanda Show.
No, all that came out before the Amanda show.
Really?
I think it was the other
Wait,
way around.
no, really? Oh, never mind. All right, I'm a dumbass.
No,
Sorry.
it's
Plus, I think it was Salt and Pepper that did the thing for that.
I don't think he did, but I was saying no. I was just clarifying that. Yeah, you're right. I think it was something where it was almost like all that was like Saturday Night Live for kids, and that like some of like the bigger stars like got their own shows, had their start on all that.
Yeah.
Right.
Such as Good Burger.
But pick a category, Ikki.
Across the Realms for 2 Orbs.
Oh boy, okay. These two regions of Autumn Plains are constantly at war with each other, and Spyro could technically help both sides of the war if it helped him get the orbs he needs to stop Ripto.
Shit.
Well, unless anyone else decides to buzz in, you can go ahead and do it, Ikki.
What are Breeze Harbor and Zephyr?
Yes, correct.
I only remember Zephyr. I was kind of brain farting with the other one.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
I love the design philosophy they went for Zephyr in the remake.
The farmland area? Or...
It's pretty.
No, the giant beehive things.
Oh, yeah.
Or are they lotus roots? I can't tell. Anyways, dragon-hating rogues for 2 orbs.
Oh, okay. The dragon warns Spyro that this henchman of Nasty Nork is a crafty and difficult opponent to deal with. Upon actually confronting him, though, he was met with an underwhelming defeat.
Logan.
Who is Toasty?
Correct.
Yay, he has many tricks up his sleeve.
You ever find it funny how the Reignite trilogy actually gave him a little more dignity, and actually, like, the dragon actually named him as opposed to just calling him this boss?
Yeah.
Fair.
That guy.
Exactly.
I like Toasty's design. I'll say that.
Oh, it's so
much.
cool.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
When he's just
It's pretty
looming over there.
nifty.
I'm gonna say.
Plus, it kind of surprised me when I was little when I could figure out, when I learned that, wait, the sheep could kick you?
Yes.
Yes. Let's.
Friends of the Dragon for 3 orbs.
Okay. This little fellow is the brother of one of Spyro's new friends from Year of the Dragon. He thought he lost his ball, but found out that it was in fact one of the eggs Spyro had to rescue.
Ikki.
Who's Bartholomew the Yeti?
Yes.
I lost my bow.
That little shit.
I hate his stupid-ass sneakers in the remake.
Well, his feet get cold.
I'm gonna
Something
go.
about
Go ahead.
Something about the way his expression is in that screenshot kills me.
He's
What's the
he's
thing?
fucking looks disgusted. He's like, ew.
It was a mixture. It was a mixture of that with the smartphone. It was like, I gotta get my bow before I go play Fortnite on the smartphone.
The Skippity Ohio Cortex. Wait, what? Cortex?
Skippity vortex. Anyway, go ahead, Ikki.
For Crash Bandicoot 5, the Skippity Vortex.
Please.
Dragon-hating rogues for 3 orbs, please.
The Fallen Dragon, Red, recruited 2 villains to aid him in his quest to take over the realms in A Hero's Tale. The first one is returning Spyro's antagonist Nasty Nork, and the second is this aptly named Mermaid Villainous.
Fuck, I haven't played a Hero's Tale all the way through in a long time.
Logan.
Who is Neptune?
Yes, correct.
That's mean!
Wow.
Also there, I highlighted the actual part of the devil name sentence.
That's a name. That's a mean name. Who names their kid that?
A villain, who then turns them
Well,
on.
who said it was a book name?
Anyway, let's go back a bit. Let's do Across the Realms for 1 orb.
Okay. This vacation retreat was Spyro's initial destination in Ripto's Rage before he got swept up in helping Avalar with their problems.
Shoot.
Ikki.
Dragon Shores!
Correct.
Well, hold on. He didn't say that in the form of
Yeah,
a
you
question.
did say it in the form of
Hey,
a question.
hey, I was
so
doing the quote! I was doing the quote
But you
there.
didn't do it in the form of a question first.
James takes it.
Yep.
Technicalities.
Yeah, sorry, Ikki. Remember what game?
That's how
Remember
Jeopardy
what game you're
works.
playing?
Them's the breaks.
So then,
Alright.
James.
I don't even like the remix designs for the Norks.
I do. Fuck off.
But the Norks?
I think they're better in the remake
I
than they are in
like
the
the
original.
frog Muppet creatures.
I don't care for the frog.
So, before you girls fight any further, where do we go next, James?
Dragon hunting robes for 1 orb.
Okay. While not a straight-up villain, this avaricious Earth sign isn't opposed to helping out the villains if the payment is just right.
Ikki.
Man.
Who's Moneybags?
Thank you. Yes. So,
Should have left clicked.
I clicked when I should have scurried.
You clicked when you should have spacebarred.
I should spacebar. I'll do that in future.
It's
Alright.
been a Dragon's Age.
E.T.
Alright.
It's been a Dragon's Age since we've done Legends from Another Time for 4 orbs.
Ooh.
4 orbs, okay.
Whoop,
Oh, it's a daily double.
Have fun!
A running gag throughout the Legend of Spyro series is how Sparks has a different voice in all the games. Name all 3 actors who have voiced Sparks.
And before you do this, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make an exception to where, if Ikki does not get this, I'll reenact the Jeopardy rule that James had and have one of you tag in if he ends up not getting it.
Okay.
Okay, first off, does this have to be in order?
No.
Just the 3 actors.
Okay. Who is David Spade, Billy West, and Gary Oldman?
No, you got that last one wrong.
Alright, James.
All right. Who are David Spade, Billy West, and Wayne Brady?
Correct.
Wayne Brady?
Yep, Wayne Brady from Who's Line.
Yep. He voiced him in the 3rd game.
You mean Wayne Brady from Cuphead?
That too, yes.
I do have a question. Does James get anything from this?
He gets the base amount of points.
Yeah, I was about to say base points.
So 4 points.
Okay. Ikki, however, loses 8, which is fun.
Fucking shit!
Hey, them's the rules.
James, go ahead and pick.
All right. So let's do unknown dragon lore for 3 orbs, please.
But, James, guess what? It's another daily double!
Oh,
hey!
Oh, wow.
Not daily double.
So, Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, introduced a number of new playable characters. One of them apparently resonated with fans so much that plans for not 1, but 2 spin-offs were considered for them. Obviously, they never came to be.
So do I only have to answer the 1 character?
Yeah, just the one character.
You have to guess which one character they're referring to.
Okay, just making sure. If I had to fathom a guess, considering what they would do in the future, who is Agent 9?
You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense then, because then they would have that framework for their next franchise. Wow. Huh. Fair enough.
So, now James gets 6 points.
Yee-hoo!
Yay.
No, he says yeehaw. That too.
That bit.
James.
What?
That was.
Who the
That was-
fuck was?
that
Who
was
the
not
fuck
me.
turned into a pterodactyl?
I think
for
that
a
was
second?
Oh, it was Doug.
Hold on.
No, that was
No, he
not
said
me. I said
He
not
said that was
me.
not me. So
Oh,
I
my
believe
bad.
it's James because of that
It was me.
because of that incredible
Okay.
moment, Matt, in Agent 9's introductory cutscene in Spyro Reignited, where they got
Oh, where he's laughing, he's like,
where they got Agent 9's original actor back, and they just said, "Go nuts."
I have not played that game.
Just go nuts. It's great.
I haven't played it.
I'll show
should.
it to you after this. Matt, I'll show you that cutscene.
It's a beautiful scene. Anyway, Friend of the Dragon for 2 orbs.
Okay. This relative of the professor lent a pawn helping Spyro stop the schemes of the fallen dragon Red in A Hero's Tale.
James.
If I remember my allies correctly, who is Blink?
Yes, correct.
Blink the mole. I almost said Blinks. Blink the mole.
Funnily enough, he got his debut in the freaking Crash Purple and Spyro Orange games, and they named him Blinky in that one for whatever reason.
We don't talk about that one.
I think they're okay.
Sergeant Bird hung himself.
You know,
God
James, you
awful.
said that you're not a Spyro fan, yet you're fucking dominating this board. What the fuck, my man?
He is dominant.
I mean, listen. I said I'm a bigger Crash fan. That doesn't mean I don't know jack about Spyro.
Fair.
You don't
Fair.
know Spike.
Continue, James. Keep going.
All right, let's do. You know what? Let's wrap up the 1 orb stuff with Legends from Another Time.
Okay. This malevolent being serves as an overarching antagonist of the Legend of Spyro series and was the former Master of Cinder before Spyro reformed her.
Ikki.
Who's Melifor?
Yes, correct.
The Dark Master.
It's just a big angry dragon.
There's a few things I remember from the series. That was not one of them.
Also, can I just say RIP to Mark Hamill's vocal performance in the third game, where it is practically drowning in vocal effects.
yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
I do remember.
Ikki, pick.
Across the realms for 4 orbs?
Okay. The final area in Year of the Dragon, where you not only defeat the sorceress once and for all, but also retrieve the final missing egg, which hatches into twin dragons.
James.
Sammy, you should finish this for us sooner or later. What is the super bonus round?
I know!
The super bonus round.
Oh, that bonus round.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Combination
the
of all
one I
boss.
have trouble with!
Is it because of the thieves? Is it because of the minigames? Or
It's because of the skateboarding section. It's fucking bullshit.
It is. Especially in
Yeah.
the remake.
I'll give her that. It is a bit finicky.
It is complete horseshit in the remake, I can tell you that much.
I can attest for that. And also a friend of mine who also played Reignited a while back, she absolutely blasted how much she hated that part of the game as well.
It blows.
So what you're saying is it bored you?
Da-da-da.
Back off!
No, it infuriated him. There's a difference.
Da-da-da.
Alright, so let us go to Unknown Dragon lore for 5 orbs.
Oh, feeling risky today, huh? During the very early days of Spyro 1's development, Insomniac wanted to make a darker, grittier world of dragons before ending up with the more whimsical Spyro we all know today. One of the biggest inspirations for this darker take on Spyro was this 1996 fantasy film.
A fantasy film from 96.
I think I know this movie.
Logan.
what is Dragonheart?
Correct.
Oh,
What?
So it was Dragonheart. That's interesting. Okay.
we should watch
Although
that.
I don't know if that's CGI or just a very good puppet.
That's CGI. That's
CGI.
fucking CGI.
Oh,
That's
okay.
CGI. I will tell you this. In motion,
No, it
that does not look good. I will also tell you this. Interesting enough, despite the plot of the movie and all that, it's kind of
Outside a number of sequels, we should watch one of them at one point. I love that it's
Is one of them Dinosaurs 2000?
You should watch the
no, but
first
one of
movie
I know
and
no, but
nothing
one of
else.
the taglines was literally just "You will believe." Believe in what?
In what?
You will believe.
Okay, Logan, pick a category.
Thank you, Secret Agent Sammy. I'm gonna go with dragon hating rogues for 4 orbs.
Alright. After the sorceress's defeat in Year of the Dragon, many of her Rhinox soldiers were reduced to taking mundane odd jobs. One of those Rhinox decided to change things around and became the main villain of Season of Ice.
And before
Fucking shit. What was it?
I know what he looks like, I just don't remember his name.
Ikki.
Who is Grendor?
Correct.
I was gonna say, like, I had a feeling because I knew you loved those the GBA ones.
I never played through Season of Ice. I've played Attack of the Rhinox throughout the entire thing, but I never played Celestial Link or Celestial Fish.
That's one of the only GBA games I have of Spyro, unfortunately, Season of Ice.
I actually unironically love the isometric Spyro games. They're pretty fun.
Yeah,
They're pretty tight.
Can I make a suggestion, by the way?
Yes.
All of y'all, just avoid this category until the end.
It's the easiest fucking one, God.
Really? Well, in that case,
That's
In that
why.
case, Ikki,
That's
go
why.
for it.
It's so easy.
Ikki,
I
do
wanted
it.
to.
Spite.
I wanted to
Across the
be last
realms,
one.
5 orbs.
oh, fair enough.
No spite today.
I'm digging myself out of
this
this
is
hole,
one
damn
I'm
it.
proud of, but only people watching categories would get it. Okay. This level has one of the hardest missions in Enter the Dragonfly.
Ikki.
What is Frozen Altars?
No, that's Enter the Dragonfly.
Oh no!
You gotta read the fine print, Ikki.
My brain read it as You're the Dragon!
Icky, you were coming back
Logan.
too.
I'm gonna try Space Line. What is Monkey Altars?
No, that's not the name of it.
It's not even the name of a level in the game.
Oh, wait.
I don't remember.
I want to say the answer. I want to say the answer. I want to say the
Well,
answer.
too bad you can't.
Well, right now, time is up.
The answer is
Can I say it?
no.
No.
The answer is what is Cloud 9?
Oh.
The Fluffy Palace is in trouble.
It's the Puffy Palace.
Puffy? I thought it was
Whatever,
Fluffy.
whatever the fuck it is, I don't give a shit.
Honestly, the only mission I remember from Enter the Dragonfly is the one where you're trying to help this little dragon get his kite back.
I only
That's
did
the
that
only
in
one you have to
hopes-
go back for.
Go ahead.
I only did that in the hopes that people who fucking watch the Cat Icarus video would actually get it.
Sam, do you really think I'm
No.
gonna remember that?
Joke's on you, Sam. I actually don't watch that much Kid Icarus to know that. Anyway, Ikki.
Dragon hating ropes for 5 orbs.
Alright.
I feel crestfallen.
Despite not being an actual villain in any Spyro game, he somehow became seen as one of Spyro's most deadliest adversaries. He even tried to invade the homeworld of Spyro's Bandicoot buddy in his last mobile game.
James?
Oh.
I'll take a shot in the dark here. Who is Dark Spyro?
Correct.
I have
Oh,
a
that's right,
slight
'cause it-
feeling.
This is only because you're the only one in this chat who's played that game.
No, I played it too, but I forgot about it. But that's right, because Dark Spyro was a thing that he wasn't created till like the Skylanders games, wasn't he?
No.
Welcome back! Sorry, we had a technical difficulty happen.
My audio just stopped out of nowhere. I don't know why. If it happens again, I'll let everybody know, and you won't hear me for the rest of the game. So,
Would you say it crashed and burned that map?
I mean, I guess that's what happens when we bring up the dark side.
Okay,
Oh, what the trolley?
so... pick a category?
Okay, so let us do Legends from Another Time for 5 orbs.
good.
Okay.
I was about to kill you.
What?
Whether it's in the original trilogy or the Legends trilogy, Spyro seems to have a knack for befriending moles. This particular mole is the leader of a clan that helps Spyro on his quest to stop Cinder.
What do you got?
We dug deep,
Did you
fellas.
play this?
I don't know.
If it helps, he technically appeared in 2 of the 3 games.
Oh, Logan?
Who is Molière? Molière, I don't know if you know.
There's no fucking way you just guessed that.
Yep,
Oh, I know it.
yep, correct.
Played this.
Oh, that fuck. I remember him. I didn't know that.
Who?
Molière.
I don't remember him because of the second game. That's it.
I stopped, I only, I don't know all this crap, because I more or less stopped, a third into the first game.
Alright, Logan, pick.
Oh, but first reset the buzzer, please.
Oh, yes. Apologies. Let's do Unknown Dragon Lore for 4 orbs.
Okay. Spyro 2 Repto's Rage contains a hidden cameo in the Mystic Marsh level. If you closely examine the coins in the fountains, they feature a face of an Insomniac employee who would go on to sneak into many more games in the company had made afterwards.
James.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. I know okay, who is, Dan?
Last name?
I don't know the last name, I just know it's a Dan. I only know a Dan.
If I may.
You're technically correct, Dan.
If I may.
Ikki.
Who is Dan Johnson?
Correct. Ikki stole that from you.
Rest
What?
in peace.
Come on, that's bullshit.
I didn't know his last name was Johnson. I just know him as Dan, the Snow Dan.
Exactly, Snow Dan.
I wasn't gonna accept Dan. Dan's too vague. Dan's too
That's all we
fucking
know.
vague.
That's,
It could have been Dan Versus
That's-
for all you know.
Okay,
That's lame.
to
Lame.
be fair, Johnson is such a normal ass last name. I don't blame Sam for not just giving it to anybody.
Yeah.
It's such a normal ass last name. You can guess it. You're like, I don't know, Dan
Dan
Johnson.
Johnson.
Correct. What?
Well, for that, Sam, I'm gonna bring out my restraining order.
What? What?
I
Now you can't lay a finger on me after all the times you've been threatening me to do so.
And then Doug
Alright,
gets
anyway.
angry. Okay, Ikki.
Friends of the Dragon for 4 orbs.
Okay. This character would actually be the one to steal Spyro's love interest, quote unquote, in the DS game Spyro Shadow Legacy, as Spyro did a favor for him in sending a letter to Ember, as Ember, in turn, would fall for him back.
This one is all Sam, so if you don't get it, blame her.
Damn.
Yes, I am gonna blame Sam, because you expect any of us to actually have played that piece of shit game?
I owned this piece of shit game. Did not get very far.
Logan.
Who is Bandit?
Correct.
I like Spyro. I like Shadow Legacy as well.
He looks like
Not
freaking...
He
Dylan.
looks like Dylan rolling Western.
I was about to say, he reminds me of Dylan.
Yes, but yes, this is Bandit.
Just dumber.
Dumber?
Yeah, dumber.
No, you're dumber.
Dumber's rolling Western.
Sam. Oh, really quick. Sam, basically, it devolved into dumb. That's dumb. It's dumb.
I'm gonna.
Because it is.
Just for that, I'm gonna play Shadow Legacy for the channel. You can't stop me.
Fine, have fun with it.
I wouldn't mind. I want to see it.
Have fun with it then.
I was sure as shit gonna play it, so by all means.
Fair.
Now, before you... Okay, pick, and don't forget to refresh the buzzer.
Yes. Alright,
Titties.
Matt.
Stinky.
I will kill you.
How much? Matt. I'm gonna do it, Matt.
Logan, no. Logan, yes!
Purposefully take away that advantage I gave to you for next session.
I earned that. Fine. Friends of the Dragon for 5 orbs. Jesus.
Well,
Damn.
Blackmail, isn't it?
Blackmail. Nasty Nork entrapped the dragons and statues out of pettiness for being called simple, no threat, and worst of all, ugly. All because this lunkhead couldn't help himself from insulting Nasty on live television.
Crap, all the times to forget that particular dragon's name.
Was he a named dragon?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
they all had names.
And you know
Well,
specific.
no, I'm thinking of like the PS1 game where they shared designs.
Yeah, they shared designs, but they each had their own names, and that
They
one
did have their own names still.
It's the guy that had all the clocks on him. Anyway, I forget. I got nothing.
I think that is time.
Alright.
I genuinely
Well,
just forgot
the
his
correct
name.
answer is who is Lindar?
Lindar.
I was gonna guess Nestor.
That was not the.
That was the first. Wasn't that the first dragon you saved?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
About to say that smug-looking bastard over there.
Besides, he's
But
ugly.
let's go to the last one, which pathetically is the easiest one in my fucking opinion.
All right, let's see if that rings true.
If it is. This character would be introduced in the last installment, Dawn of the Dragon, as the leader of his tribe. He also has the same name and species as the dunce competitive best friend of Spyro from the original trilogy, but completely different in personality.
Crap.
Ikki.
Who is Hunter?
Yes, correct.
I hate how they bastardized this dude into just generic leopard man.
I am now Cheetah Legolas.
Pretty much.
That is incorrect, sir. You are quite leg full.
Oh, he just disappears.
But
So now,
Who is he and why does he look like that?
Go for it, Sammy. Is the Spyro.
well, I was about to say real quick, if you don't mind, Sam, I would like to take the helm real quick for the final Jeopardy, since this is one I made for myself. But before we get to that, why don't you remind us on who has how many points, Matt?
Calculating.
So, Sammy, because I want to hear from you and I want to hear from Doc, I want to hear from everybody. How did you feel about this, this orange-purple double trouble rounds?
I feel like a fraud!
Not you, Ikki.
I had fun just seeing everybody's reactions to some of the ones I wrote. That's the fun.
And
I
getting
have.
angry at me.
Because you didn't know the Trophy Girls! Who the fuck doesn't know the Trophy Girls?
Not everybody knows the Trophy Girl names!
Yes.
Every Jeopardy is a new adventure. We always find something we need to fucking fix in the next game.
But yeah. Anyway, let us hold on. Alright. So, for the orbs, Doug, unfortunately, had -1 orb. Ikki got 7 orbs. Logan got 15, and James subsequently as well got 15, putting us at a total of crystal and orbs put together. Ikki and Doug are tied with 4.
Ew.
How?
Logan has 34, and James has 48.
Ooh.
You know, plus or minus maybe a couple I might have fucked up there, especially considering the fact that my recording just decided to say fuck you to me at some point.
Don't worry, I'll fix it all when it comes to editing, but alright boys, you get to lose or win all of that as we get to our final Jeopardy category, which is hearing voices.
Put your bets down,
guys
first,
hear-
people.
Place your bets, everybody. Place your bets.
12 seconds later.
Now moving on to the final Jeopardy category, or question, of hearing voices.
Alright.
Crash and Spyro crossed over plenty of times, and have even shared voice actors on occasion. Name both voice actors that have voiced both Crash and Spyro.
Man, I feel like I know one of them.
I know one of them for certain, but I don't remember the
I know
other.
both of them. I even mentioned it, actually.
I don't care if I fucking lose. I'm just giving a random guess. Because I don't remember.
Do I have to spell the full
What? I'm
last
being
name?
honest.
I always mess up on the last name.
No, I mean, you don't
I'll say do it to the best of your ability.
Okay.
do it to the best of your ability. Wait, no, I was reacting to, like, these things that I saw. I'm like, okay.
We'll get on that after everyone gives us their answers.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Everyone can look at me weird.
You're fine.
Doesn't matter really.
No, that's fine.
Okay, now just waiting on James.
I want to play Spyro 1 in widescreen with 60 FPS now. I'm in a mood, and I want to throw this out there and see how that looks in Duck Station. Actually, no, 60 FPS is gonna be bad.
Alright, so before we go over everyone's answers, let's go ahead and reveal the true answers. The two actors that have voiced both Crash and Spyro are... who are Carlos Alazraqui and Jess Harnell. So for people that need the reminder, Carlos voiced Spyro in Crash 1, and he also voiced Crash in the infamous Crash 2 promo. You know that.
Huh.
I just feel the new ruins there, but boy, my arm's tired.
Wait, he voiced him in the first game?
Yeah, Spyro in the first game.
He was
Oh,
just
Spyro, that's right. Okay. Oh,
He was why he sounded all nasally
Now.
and stuff.
right.
Yep. Now, Jess here...
He's the Eewee Spyro.
Now, Jess here, barring Crash 4, is our current voice actor for Crash, and he voiced Spyro one time in Spyro: A Hero's Tale.
Alright.
He voiced like 80% of the characters in the
He
game.
really
if I remember
did.
right.
A lot of people in that game.
So, yeah, right off the bat, we're gonna say Ikki got it wrong in the wrongest way, because I feel like he misinterpreted what exactly the question was.
He got it correct, but also wrong. He got it right, but wrong in the weirdest way possible.
In fact, Sam,
So, yeah.
how about you tell us what they wrote?
So, I can't pronounce Carlos's last name. I'm sorry.
Alazraqui.
Okay, Carlos Alazraqui and Tom Kenny for Spyro. Couldn't tell you who voiced Crash Banooka aside from Jess Harnell. He got it right but wrong at the same time. How do you do that?
Because I'm not good at Cash Banooka.
So you bet all your crystal orbs.
Yeah, you lost all your orbs. Next up
I
is
mean, my
Logan.
crystal orbs.
Yes. So Logan has who are Jess Harnell and Carlos Alazraqui. He spelled it wrong, but he still got it right.
Alright, and that gives him an extra 20 points.
Yep.
Did we lose someone?
And he left because of that.
He took the money and ran.
No, I
I can't believe you.
the thing messed up. Continue.
And Doug bet 3 of his points, and he guessed who is Billy West.
That was the only name I can really think of, if I'm gonna be real.
No worries.
That's fair.
Honestly, Billy hasn't voiced either of them, although I feel like that would be interesting to see. But regardless, you lose
That
those 3
would be
points.
interesting. At least you keep 1.
One, that means absolutely nothing to me.
Bruh. James, you bet 28 points, and you said who are just Cornell and Carlos, last name too long, but voices Mr. Crocker in the Taco Pelcha.
I can never remember his last name for the life of me.
I think I would.
Yeah, he's technically right, so he gets it anyway.
Yeah, he gets it. You get extra 28 points. So where does that leave us at, Matt?
So, by the end of all this, we should have, again, if my math is incorrect, I did get the math on this last part correct, but if at any point I fucked up, apologies. But, we have, amazingly, first off I want to say, nobody's in the negatives in this game for some reason. It's odd.
Lucky.
Nice.
So, in last place we have Ikki with 0 points.
I bet them all.
He's disappointed.
No, I'm disappointed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In third place we have Doug with 1 crystal.
Of course.
The Master Crystal.
Then we have Logan with 54 crystal orbs. Yes, I am stealing what you said, Ikki, because it makes sense. And then, in the end, James is our winner with a whopping 76 crystals.
Oh boy.
You're ready to face nasty
Jesus
North.
fucking Christ.
I think that's like the highest. I think, like, not counting the way I did the Sonic thing, I think that might be the highest point count we've had so far.
Huh. But man, you know I can't beat Nasty Nork. He's very fleet of foot.
I know, he loves running.
Well, you know what? It's okay. Doug will get his vengeance the next time.
Oh.
For everything
Next
that ever
Jeopardy
happened
is
to
going to
him.
be very interesting, boys.
Oh, I know what you mean.
It's my turn to be the host, you dickbags.
Boys, we're about to lose our limbs.
Oh no.
Wait, what have I won?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to fill in pockets of gems and walk into the ocean.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Ikki, you can still have your rings from the Sonic game.
Let's make this quick.
Arrivederci, Sonic's #1 fan.
And stay tuned for the next time. Time for another ill-begotten platformer character to get their due.
Yeah!
Yeah, what do you say, man?
See you guys for my Jeopardy next time.